So one of the most anticipated games of the year in Call of Duty Black Ops 6 has just launched day one on Game Pass no less. And with early reviews putting this as one of the very best in the series, then now is definitely a great time to jump in on all of the action. Here's the best settings guide to get over 80 FPS at 1080p with great visual quality still on the ROG Ally and Ally X. And of course this works for all Windows-based PC gaming handhelds like the Legion Go 2. Plus I'll share whether I managed to fix the SteamOS launch issue I had from my last vid. So the first thing we need to do is open up Armoury Crate, then head into Settings, click on Performance, go to GPU Settings, and we need to change the memory assigned to GPU to Auto, and then we'll need to restart our Ally. I did cover this in my 14-step optimization guide, and it's essential to do all of these 14 steps beforehand too, link below. And after restarting we can see we're on Auto, and this is absolutely crucial that we do this, otherwise textures won't load properly during gameplay. So let's now load up the game, and with it being such a graphically intensive game, we will need to be on turbo mode, so either on 25 watts on battery or 30 watts plugged in. The first time that we load it up that we may get this setup prompt. Let's select the aiming input device from mouse to controller so we can use the Ally's controls, and the rest is what we prefer. For example, I'm going to change the motion reduction presets to on, as I sometimes get a little bit nauseous playing first person FPS games. Let's now head into the Black Ops 6 area, click on Start, head over to the Settings cog tab and head into Graphics. Keep the display mode as full screen exclusive, keep the screen refresh rate at 120, keep the resolution at 1080p, keep VSync as off, press X on the custom frame rate and set this to 120. And we are done in the display section. Now let's press the RB button to head into the quality tab, and we can click apply to save what we've just done. Change the graphic presets to Ultra, make sure render resolution, which is locked, is set to 100. Keep dynamic resolution at off. Change upscaling and sharpening from AMD FSR1 to NVIDIA image scaling. Press X to show more and change the NVIDIA image scaling presets to performance. Change the VRAM scale target to 80. Change variable rate shading to on. Set the texture resolution from normal to high. Keep the texture filter anisotropic at ultra. Set depth of field to off. Keep the detail quality on high. Change the particle resolution to very low. Keep the bullet impacts at on. Change the persistent effects to on. Change the shader quality to medium. Keep the on-demand texture streaming to optimized, then press X to show more and change the allocated texture cache size from 32 to 64. Keep the local texture streaming quality at normal. Change the shadow quality to very low. Change the screen space shadows from high to off. Change the occlusion and screen space lighting from high to off. Change the screen space reflections to off. Change the static reflection quality from high to low. Keep tessellation to near. Change volumetric quality from high to low. Change deferred physics quality from high to off. Change weather grid volume from high to normal. And finally, change water quality from all to off. Then press B to exit out and then A to apply our settings. Congratulations! Your ROG Ally, Ally X or Windows handheld is now fully optimized for Black Ops 6 at 80 plus FPS at 1080p. And if this helped you, then hit like and also drop a comment so the YouTube algorithm can spread this out to many more in our amazing Windows PC handheld gaming community. And if you've ever enjoyed a vid here on the channel, then to get subscribed so you don't miss out on any of these tutorials. And now let's find out if I was able to fix my SteamOS startup issue from the last vid. So yes, in my last vid I detailed about how I couldn't launch into SteamOS with Bazzite, which I think was due to a recent Windows BIOS update, and I was pretty stressed about it. And once again, it was you amazing viewers who came to the rescue, with Abdul Bassett 4660 being the first, but others like Mike's Tech Tips and also Garamari suggesting to turn off secure boot. So let's power on the Ally while holding down the volume down button, then press Y to enter advanced mode, head to the security tab, go to the secure boot section, and disable this secure boot control option right here. Click on save and exit. It briefly went into that startup menu but then quickly booted Bazzite, and then SteamOS launched with no problems, so I'm back in business. So again, a massive thanks to you incredibly knowledgeable viewers that really helped me out with this one. You guys are just so awesome. And as a thank you for watching this far, I'd love to share this awesome quote. You are not obligated to have relationships with family members who are not good for your mental health. Wow, this is so true. We have to protect ourselves from anything or anyone that adversely affects our mental health and well-being, even if they are toxic family members. So don't ever feel guilty about this and just stay encouraged today, guys. If you haven't optimized your ROG Ally or Ally X yet using the 14-step optimization guide, then click here. I appreciate every single one of you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.